Please give a big applause to Mr. 𝗕𝗲𝗀𝗏 Sadhu and Dr. Avinash Chandra Joshi sir. Well, sir, look, in our life, every time learning is there. So, do you want to learn a simple trick which can be implemented in your whole life? How many of you want to learn this? Oh, there are so many. Thank you. So, in that case, may I request to all of you, please stand up. Everyone, please stand up. All right. Thank you. In Bangladesh, as well as in Kolkata or India, we have a snake like cobra. This one, right? So make your hand like a cobra. And give a applause like this. Please give 30 seconds cobra applause for our 𝗕𝗲𝗀𝗏 Sadhu and Dr. Joshi sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Look, in first applause and this applause is far, far different. So in a live, can I sit? Yeah, please sit down. Thank you. In my hand, I have a paper. What is the color?
White.
Sorry?
White.
Sorry?
White.
Oh my God. You mean white? White? Right? So which white you want to mean it? Like rice color white, cloud color white, milk color white. Sorry sir?
Chalky white.
Off white? Chalk white? Oh, maybe milky white. Some of you can say paper white. So paper is no color, ma'am. Thank you. Snow white, yes, no color can white. So, if you want to be a agile person, you need to be a special skill, which last day 𝗕𝗏𝗀𝗏𝗀𝗃 sir mentioned it. It's a critical skills, critical thinking, right? Critical thinking. So if you are a critical thinker, you need to be mentioned properly which color it is, not white. You should mention specific, it's a chalk white or milky white or whatever. If you have it, in that case, you are a critical thinker. So our today's topic is agile organization development, basically. So where quality education is needed. So we need to know the alternative of organizations, like we have so many different organizations like traditional hierarchical organization, matrix organizations, lean organizations, bureaucratic organizations, flat organization, virtual organization, and so many organizations. So in agile organizations, there are some different characteristics is there, like flexibility, customer-centric behavior, collaborative mindset, empowerment, transparency, adaptive leadership, lean principle, scalability. So if you want to develop your employee in these characteristics, you need to three things. Do you want to know which three things? Do you want to know the three things?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Basically, I am hurt slightly bit. That's why I am asking another time. That is simple. All of you know knowledge, skills, and mindset. So since 1980, there is a model where if you implement it personally or in your organization level, you can develop easily. So this model is nothing 70, 20, 10 learning model. I repeat, you can note it please. 70, 20, 10 learning model. It's used from since 1980. Usually in workplace learning, we learn 70% from our experiential learning, like on the job. In Bangla, 𝗕𝗲𝗀𝗁𝗁 𝗕𝗂𝗍, right? There are so many things, like in 70% learning, people learn from their experience. 20% learn from their co-workers or teammates, and rest 10% only learn from formal learning session. So my question is to all of you that if you are an employee in an organization, how many percentage in your hand to become an agile organizations?
20?
At least 40%.
Okay. Any more? In backside?
Entire 70%.
Minimum 70%, because 70% is your hand. Am I right?
Yeah.
Right. So, I want to share a simple story regarding this. Last month, I bought a smartphone in Thailand. Basically, I conducted a training in Pattaya for 6 days, and I bought a smartphone for my mother. She usually used to in a button phone, but not using in a smartphone. But in this time, we are forcing that you can use smartphone. So I bought a smartphone from Thailand and I just gave it to her. One day, just 5 or 6 days back, he called me, "Hey, please write a number of your auntie." So I'm like, "Which auntie?" "Your Lily auntie." Lily is a name, okay? So I requested to my mom, "Would you please write me in WhatsApp?" "Oh no, I don't know using the WhatsApp. Please write it the name." So I requested her again, "Now you are using a smartphone, mom. So you need to learn how to use in WhatsApp, because if once you learn, in that case you can send message to my uncle, those who are staying in Italy, Singapore, Malaysia. You can communicate with them properly." On that time she said, "Okay, I will learn it after some times. Right now you noted the number." I mentioned again, if you send it to me in WhatsApp without any help of any others, in that case, I will communicate her. Otherwise, I will not entertain my auntie. So that time, she little bit confused. And you will be surprised to know that after 9 or 10 minutes, she sent a message to me with my aunt's number. During that time, she learned it from her grandson. So nowadays, she are very much used to in WhatsApp. This is called experiential learning. Like, if people may learn from anywhere. Whenever you want to learn, you can learn from YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, some colleagues, or some experience from any other story and many things, right? So my second is 20% from co-workers. I have a colleague and I have a company, Future Icon is a leading training and consulting firm in Bangladesh. And I have a 37 team members. So one of my team member called 𝗕𝗲𝘀𝗁𝗁. One day, he requested to me, "Bhaiya, please teach me how can I join this session. So on that time, I recommend one of my colleague called Ali Ashraf-Uddin. I said, please you go to Mr. Ali Ashraf and learn from him how you can join this. He will teach you. After 2 or 3 days, she replied that yes, Ali Ashraf sir taught me very well. So this colleagues learning, it's at 20% and rest 10% is a formal learning session basically. So if you try to develop your employees, or if you want to be an agile employee in your organization, in that case you should maintain this 70-20-10 learning model. Apart from this, mindset. So how many of you here sitting that you are claim that you are a growth mindset person? How many of you? I am. Oh, there are minimum. Okay, I want to take a game to you. It's a quiz, right? Raise your hand, please. All of you, please. Raise your hand. Ma'am? Ah, yes. Okay. Please. Down. Second time, raise your hand. Well, it's a third time. Raise your hand as maximum as possible. Only? It's a maximum? Standing? Huh? Yes, yes, yes. Only standing? You mean only standing? There is any other way you can stand larger? You can stand in jump or you can use in chair, right?
And people will throw us out.
Look,
Stand on the chair.
if your mindset is a positive mindset, winning mindset, growth mindset, you need to be drop your comfort zone. First time when I asked to you, please raise your hand, all of you just sitting and raise your hand half. Next, yeah. Third time you stand, right? So whenever you have the opportunity to explore yourself or put yourself, please do it at your maximum, at your best level. After that, you can claim you are a growth mindset people, winning mindset people, positive mindset people. Thank you so much.